welcome to Disney's Beach Club Resort. This resort is just so beautiful. I absolutely love the boardwalk area. I have told my husband time and time again that this is literally my favorite spot on Disney property. I love the atmosphere here. I just love the ability to walk into Epcot and then also jump on the Skyliner if you would like to go to Hollywood Studios. It is just incredible. I love it, and it is so pretty here. So we are so excited to be staying at the Beach Club. We love it. It is absolutely incredible already. We are in one of their standard rooms, so I wanted to do a deep dive tour. Wanted to show you what it looks like, how we're setting everything up as a family of 3 with a toddler, and how the room looks if you're looking to book a standard room for your family. Before we dive into that room tour, I wanted to introduce myself. My name is Emily, and on my channel I share all about Disney, all about traveling with my little family, and just in general life with my little family. So if that's content that you're interested in, I would love if you would stick around and then hit that red subscribe button, and then check out some of my vlogs from this trip. This trip is already so much fun. So without further ado, let's get into that room tour. All right, so starting out, we are in room 4692, and this room is actually a corner room, which I think leaves it to be bigger than one of your standard rooms. So I don't know, you'll have to let me know, but I think it is absolutely massive, and there is just so much space. It is quite spacious. I love it. The ability to move around easily, especially with 3 people, is great. So coming off to the right here, we have our cute artwork here. We have Mickey and Minnie on the beach flying their kites. I absolutely love it. It is so adorable. And under that artwork, we have our coffee bar area. So now we have our Keurig machine, we have our coffees, we have our creamers and teas and sugars and little stirs. We actually have our to-go cups there. So if you're looking to make a quick cup of coffee and hurry up and head on out to the parks, you can definitely do that and take it to go with you. Then we have our ice bucket as well here. And we just have some snacks that we did a grocery delivery. So you'll see I have chips and I have bananas. And we also have a drawer here. This is where I'm actually keeping some of our snacks that we have here. I have them in this little baggie here since they're kind of loose. But this is a great place to store some of those snacks, some of those goodies that you have that maybe you want to grab real quick before you go to the parks. And then down here, this is not a mini fridge. This is a beverage cooler. So you can see here, they give the warning that it does only cool to 41 degrees and above. So if you have dairy, it does not keep well. So make sure you are, keeping your little ones safe, making sure you're not storing dairy and giving them that. But it says contact the front desk if you have any issues. So, but we have some of our goods in here. We do have some cheese in here, but it's totally fine. I don't know, I'm taking my risk with it. So we're just gonna have that to snack on, but I have some of my kombucha, and also I have some protein bars in there. So definitely plenty of room, but I really do not like those beverage coolers. They are not fun. And then coming in here, this is where our closet is. So we have an extra pillow and blanket up top. So if you need that, if you have somebody sleeping on the pull-out couch, you can go ahead and grab that up there. We also have an iron on the top shelf there, so if you need to iron some nice dresses, maybe you're gonna go to a fancy dinner in Epcot, you wanna go ahead and dress up, you can go ahead and use that iron. And then here, we have some hangers here, so that way you can hang those nice dresses. And over here, we do have a safe. So this safe, if you wanna store some valuables while you're in here, you can go ahead and do that. And then down here, we have our little luggage rack. We're using it for a little laundry bag that we have some dirty clothes in there. And we have our distilled water just hiding out in there. So decided to just kind of keep it out and leave it so that way it's not gonna get in our way. And right here is our bathroom area. Now I will say this bathroom area, the only problem I have with it is the fact that there's no door to close off to this sink area. Now this is a problem, especially for me, because I usually wake up early and I get ready before my husband and my son. So the light, if I turn on this light here, it's definitely gonna wake them up. So I'm probably gonna have to get ready in the dark. It's a little crazy to me. All the other Disney resorts that you stay at, you usually have kind of like a curtain, a divider, a door, something to, make it so that light's not coming through. But I digress. It's fine. We will survive. We're only actually staying here at night. So yeah, but coming off to the right here, we do have our towel rack where we have some towels. I'm actually hanging my makeup divider right there so that way I can get ready easily, pull some stuff out if I need to, or I just take it and put it on the sink. And I absolutely love this sink. It is huge. I love the fact that it's a double vanity, so that way you and somebody else can get ready at the same time. And it is very bright in here, so we have lots of light in here, able to use that natural light and those fluorescent lights to get ready. So the mirror is absolutely beautiful too, super big. And I love how Disney is doing like these counters, these little tiny counters above the regular counters. It is so nice. I love that because, you know, you're able to put some stuff up there. I kind of like put some stuff to get it out of the way. I have like our toothpaste, our toothbrush, some dental floss, and then I have some of my hair stuff up there. So I really do enjoy that. I think that that's really cute that they do that. So then we have some complimentary, we have some washcloths here that we use. These are my husband's stuff. You can see that we've unpacked, so we are a family that is staying here. But we do have some other complimentary goodies from Disney. We have a vanity kit, mouthwash, body lotion, shower cap, and we also have a bar of soap, so if you need to wash your hands, you can go ahead and do that. So then you'll see, I also have some of my stuff. There's some tissues there, and just some other stuff that is sitting out here. And then we do have our makeup mirror, so I love these. They light up and you can get ready. This is how I get ready every morning, so this works very good. And then coming down here, we have some more storage. So you can see I put a lot of my stuff under there. I put my hair products and different things. And so I put some other stuff for my son down here. And then this hair dryer is actually Disney's. This is not mine. So if you are looking to use a hair dryer from Disney, make sure you do not take it. Leave it here because I love using the hair dryer so that way I don't have to bring one from home. So make sure you're leaving their hair dryer for them and for the next guest. So coming in here, this is the water room. Sorry, the water room. That's what we call it. So we have our potty here. You can see I have some of our potty stuff here for my son. And we have our bath and shower combo in here. These are especially nice for the little ones because if they are scared to take a shower, which it can be scary for kids sometimes, you can go ahead and use the bath. So I absolutely love that they do this in a lot of the hotels. And then they also have their complimentary shampoo, conditioner, and body wash that they can refill, and these stay here. They are stuck to the walls here, so you can't take any home. They don't do, you know, the complimentary ones anymore. They just do this, which works well. So we have that, and then we also have a clothesline here. So if you're going to Stormalong Bay and you need to hang up your swimsuits to dry, you can go ahead and do that in the shower. Then if you close the door here, this is nice because you have your full length mirror. So if you want to do your outfit check, you can go ahead and do that. So this is where you're going to find that full length mirror. So coming out here to the main room, we have this little area here. This is actually where I'm storing our stroller. It keeps it nice and out of the way, and it's just kind of tucked so that way you're not like walking around it or anything. So I really like that it's able to just, you know, slide in there very easily. And we have this cute little bench. It's so cute. It's like, I think you can put your shoes in there. That's what we've been doing. So it's a nice little shoe cubby. My, you know, son has his little backpack there, but we have the nice windows here. We are actually looking out over the lobby here. So not a beautiful view, but I digress. It's fine. So coming in here, we have our first cute queen size bed. That is my pillowcase there. You can see that is not Disney's pillowcase. It's just not some random gray pillowcase if you're seeing, but we do have our cute little Mickey towel. I love that they do that. And then over here, we have some artwork of Daisy eating at Beaches and Cream, enjoying her sundae. I love it. It's so cute. And then we have our thermostat here that we use. And then if you look up top here, we have some reading lights. So if you did want to, you know, maybe read a little book, do a little bit of reading before bed, you could go ahead and turn those on so you're not disturbing everybody and just have a little bit of light. And then here we have our nightstand. So we have our Hey Mickey here, and we have some charging ports here. So we have some standard plugs, and then we also have some USB plugs to charge any of your electronics, which we are definitely doing that right now. So you can definitely do that. And then we also have our resort phone. So you will use this if you need to call housekeeping, the front desk, bell services. You can go ahead and do that and call them. And then in here, we have some more storage. So if you needed to unpack, you go ahead and do that. There's the Bible in there. And then we have another drawer, which is the same exact size. And then going under the beds, I absolutely love that Disney is doing this. This is where you can store your luggage. We fly, so it is very great that they're doing this because then we just, once we're done unpacking, we throw those suitcases right underneath. It works great. I love that they do that because then you don't have to worry about stacking your luggage in the closet or something. So then here is our other queen size bed. Again, same thing. They have the reading lights there. And then we actually have these bed rails up, because my husband and I are used to sleeping in king size beds. So I know we're spoiled, but we, you know, we're gonna sleep in separate beds tonight. And then if my son needs to sleep with somebody, he's gonna go ahead and sleep over here with my husband, but he has that bed rail up ready to go. So if you do need to request these bed rails, you can go ahead, contact housekeeping, and they will bring those up for you. Now, when we checked in this morning, the front desk actually had these ready for us. They had them in the room, so we didn't even need to call. So that was really lovely that they did that and had that prepared for us. So turning around here, this is our TV. I love the resort TVs. I love seeing my name on there. I like seeing all the little animations that they do, and it's just so fun. Even if I'm at the All-Star Sports, I don't care. It's a Disney Resort TV, and I absolutely love it. So we have our dresser here. Of course, we are using it to store some of our stuff here. So we have tons of charging ports. We have standard plugs, USB plugs, and we have the same thing right over here. So if you need to charge things, plug things in, you can definitely do that right here. And then just store stuff on top here. You can see that we just kind of threw some of our stuff on there. And then in here, you can do storage. You could definitely fit packing cubes in these drawers here. This one, you can fit a small packing cube, but not a big one. But there's definitely a cabinet under here with lots of storage, so you're able to throw some stuff in there if you need to. And then right in this area, this is actually where we set up my son's slumber tot, so it's the inflatable bed and his slumber pod. If you wanted to pack and play, you could also contact housekeeping and they can bring that to you, and if you need one of those, you could do that. But my son is too big for that, so he has decided to sleep in his inflatable mattress, which we keep down here. So we have his bed all set up, and this is just, I mean, there's just so much room here. It is lovely, but if for some reason he wanted to sleep on the pull-out couch here, we could pull that out and let him sleep here too and put some bed rails up, so you could definitely, you know, fit so many people in here with that. And there's some instructions on how you would pull that out. Not gonna do that because we're just not using it right now, so just gonna leave that there. And then right here we have our owner's locker just kind of tucked away. So this is our owner's locker that we keep. We keep a lot of our stuff down here. There's a lot of information on owner's locker. If you are a frequent traveler to Disney, you're gonna wanna look into these because we love using our owner's locker. It is incredible and it is just so nice. So we have that sitting there. And then also there's a nice lamp there if you need some extra light. All right. And then right here, guys, I'm sorry, but this is a sad excuse for a balcony. Look at how small this thing is. I don't even think my husband and I could fit out here, the both of us. I don't know. I would just rather have a window here. This is just, don't even tell me that this is a balcony, because it's not. Goodness gracious, Disney. Like I said, I don't know. I digress on that too. And then coming over here, we have our little desk area. Now you can see I threw like my laptop here, threw some electronics, this cute hat that they gave us when we checked in. It was so sweet. I love that they did that. But there's a nice chair here as well, and also some more charging ports and a lamp. So with that mirror, if you wanted to, you could actually get ready out here. You could sit down and do your hair, do your makeup if you wanted to, but you could, you know, I typically use the bathroom. This is just a nice little area if you wanted to do that as well. Well, that is it, guys. Thank you for joining me on this room tour. Like I said, I love this area, just the beach club too. It is absolutely gorgeous. We love it. We can't wait to explore the resort more. But if you are interested in more Disney content, if you want to check out some of these vlogs from this trip, like I said, they're going to be so much fun. Go ahead and subscribe to my channel so you can see whenever those go live. I'm hungry. We're going to head to dinner at Epcot since we can just walk over there. But I will see you guys next time in the next room tour or the next vlog. Until then, bye!